Thank you to Happy Rogue 3605 for the tip.
Oh, good God, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and I have to turn the fan on already. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do another tutorial on the weapons locker in the community editor. So as you can see, I have very minimal weaponry in here. If you're going to do this and you already have boons set up, the Warlord boon is probably the best boon, because you'll get 2 of these weapons, plus some hand grenades and a couple other stuffs that just combine that with what each of your characters automatically come with when you roll them. Pretty much have everything you'll need to make whatever you want. So we got our locker stuffs. We're going to go ahead and drop something on the ground. Make a save. And now we will just exit the game back to the desktop. If you don't know how to do any of this, I do have another tutorial on setting up the community editor and your basic running and using it.
Fire has a 420 lounge on Discord. If you need in-depth help, ask in the mod section.
You can only change backpacks into backpacks. So you'll have backpack categories, so you can only change backpacks into backpacks. You can change it to anything you want. Personally, I like the rarest backpack in the game, the Red Talon Ultralight. So we're just going to click out of that. And we're just going to duplicate it a few times. Yeah, that should be enough. So now the big show here. We got one weapon. That's it. That's all we got. And with this one weapon, which by the way, if you use the Warlord boon, you'd have 2 of these. Ooh, but you only need 1. So you've noticed we have nothing in it, because it doesn't matter. We're just going to go ahead and duplicate that. And let's turn this one into, let's just turn it into a sleeper cell. I'm going to come down here to the sleeper cell PPK. Where'd it go? I know I just saw it. Ooh, there it is. Sleeper cell PPK. Now, we want a sniper scope. Boom. And what did I do? Let's do 20 of these. And you're going to come back up here to the 1022s. I usually just use the mod mag drum. And I didn't add the suppressor. Oh, well, okay, we're going to do that. And not the suppressor, the scope. And now we're going to add the scope, because I forgot last time. Usually I like to do this first, but it shouldn't matter that much. And then we're just going to put in 4 brakes, 4 chokes, 4 suppressors. Now the brakes, chokes, suppressors, they work on everything except for crossbows and the explosive weapons like your gas launchers, your grenade launchers, your pyros, your star shanks, or whatever the hell they're called. You'll notice what we don't have in here is ammo. That's because I forgot to leave an ammo in there because I'm stupid. But it's fine. We don't need no stinking ammo. So like this sleeper cell, it's got 20 mod magazines in there. And so if we do this, and we do say 999 of them. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to, I don't know, duplicate this 5 times. There we go. Now, another blank gun. What do we turn this into? I think we're going to need this into the best gun in the game. And we're just going to come down here first this time. Put in our sniper scope. You only need 1. You can put on as many as you want. Each one will add weight. And you only get to use 1. So, and now this one, we're going to come in here. The M4A1 Mod Mag Beta. This, in my opinion, is the best gun in the game that will transfer to non-modded players and the Xbox console. Because there's something wrong with the beta mod mag as to where after you add a couple, it no longer adds weight. So we're just going to do 9 of these. And we're going to add them. And then you guessed it, we're going to do the in setup, 4 brakes, 4 choke, and then 4 suppressors. And just make sure everything looks good. Yep, it does. So what we're going to do is now we're going to sit here. I forgot to duplicate it first, but that's okay. We're going to duplicate it a bunch of times. There we go. Now we're going to take this first one again, and we're going to change it back to the M4A1. There we go. And what are we going to change this one into? You know what? I like the repeating crossbow. Let's change it into that. X3 repeating crossbow. There it is. Now the only thing you really need to do with this is it won't need any suppressors or anything like that. But you'll come down here, you have the DLC4, you have the hunting rifle scope crossbow version. There are some other ones like the crafted scope and just the regular one, but I kind of like the hunting rifle one. And the one thing you have to do with this is you have to do the DLC4 crossbow mod mag repeating, or it won't hold 10 bolts. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to come up to this one here. Yeah, we're just going to make it 999, and we're just going to duplicate that twice, because sure, why not? Make sure these all have the 999, and that one's 30. Okay, that's perfect. And now we're going to come back up to this, right? Yep, this one. And what do we need now? We need a 50 cal, don't we? So we're going to come up here to the B50FG, and this gets a sniper scope, of course. Boom. This has its very own mod mag, the B50FG mod mag standard. Each one of those holds 5 bolts. So if you want a lot of them, you're probably going to need 20 is fine. Sure, why not? I forgot to add the sniper scope. We're going to do that now. Again, I forgot to hit the add button. Choke it, break it, and suppress it. The reason you do 4 is because if you use 4, that makes 100% bonuses for whatever it is. So normally advanced suppressor is 25% less noisy. Oh, I did 20 sniper scope. Damn it, I forgot to change it back. Yay. So we just did the BF-50. You know what else we need? We need one of them fancy rocket launcher things. We only need one. And then we're going to need this fancy thing up here. It's called the Auto GL Mod Mag Drum. I want the drum. That holds 12 shots, so if we do, oh, I don't know. Let's do 6. Sure, why not? Add those. Okay, and I think one final thing. No, we're probably going to do 2 more. Let's turn it into the good one. The DevGru Infiltrator. So we get our sniper scope. Boom. You're going to want that sniper scope. The S12 Mod Mag Drum. Let's just do 10 of those. That should be good. And this can also benefit with the attachments. So 4 brake, 4 choke, and your suppressors. This will make it sound like a pellet gun that destroys nearly everything. The pyro launcher. That's it. You don't need anything else with the pyro launcher. Maybe you can give it some extra thing. I think it has 40, right, to begin with. So we're going to do that. We're going to duplicate this. And now we're just going to give it 99.9. Duplicate that a couple of times. Go back to the M4, and this will be my last one. And we're going to come down here to the other firework one. Where is it at? Starshank launcher. I don't know what the difference is. I just usually take the top ones. And then save on the exit. And so now as we load into our community here, you're going to see that we have all this good stuff in our locker. Look at all of it. That is so sweet. So now there's a problem with making all these weapons from just one caliber of weapon. You'll notice when we go over here that this 50 caliber actually wants 5.56s. The rocket launcher actually wants 5.56s. So now you'll notice we have all these 5.56s, right? We did a whole bunch of stuff, and they were all 5.56s, not their normal rounds. Now, we're going to take these and drop them on the ground, and pick them back up. I don't want to talk to you, Mustang. Get the hell out of my way. There we go. Now when we look at them, see, like this normal crossbow we haven't dropped still says it's got 5.56s in it. But now if you look at that, it's actually got pyro launcher munitions, light bolts, shotgun shells, 22 rounds, 50 cals, and star shank rounds. So we're just going to put these back into the locker. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do them from here. Okay, now I have to remember which one was the... Okay, star shank, what we put in. And the 50. So we're going to get gonna just salvage that so we can have the bullets. There we go. Now, we've got 22s, 5s, 50 cals, shotgun shells, light bolts, pyros, and star shank rounds. Nice. Now you can take one bullet. In this case, we would use the 5.56 because that's what they all think they want. And then you could take your 22s. I'm just going to do 5. And this is going to be forever because we have to get down to how many? How many does it say we can have? Oh, we can have 1,012. Look at that. Nice. So we're just going to use some of those. Now see, it says we only have one bullet we can put in there, right? Because we only have one 5.56. It wants a 5.56, but it's impossible to load a 5.56 into a 22. And you'll see we have the 5.22s here. So if we reload, because it thinks we have a bullet to reload, and we have 22s to put into it, it'll actually just put the 22s into the gun. And there you go. But that's a really stupid way, because now you have to have a pocket with whatever rounds that it thinks it wants. That's just constantly going to take up space. So we're going to get rid of that. And let's see, let's do it with the 50 cals. Okay. And we're going to take some 50. And now we're going to come over here. And we're going to take care of this horde. Unless it's trapped. Okay, there it is. There's a horde. By the way, it is still, and by the, it is still an automatic triggering. Automatic fire, so you just hold down the trigger. And see, it says we don't have any bullets to put into it, but we do have 30 that we could put into it. So what we do is we just drop it, pick it up, equip it, and now you'll notice that it doesn't say 5.56s anymore, it says 50. So by laying it onto the ground, it resets everything and makes it what it should be, as far as caliber-wise. You notice it didn't take away the round capacity or anything else like that, so it only changes the caliber back to what it should be. And now, if we change our gun, we can load more stuff back into it. Let's go find a kitty cat.
Please give a like and subscribe for more dopamine for fight.
Gotcha. Well, that was fun. And with that, now you have the best weapons you could possibly have in the game. You can dupe them using the trunk method. They will all dupe with all the stats and rounds and everything you put in it. You can give them to anybody that you want to play with. They don't need to be modded. They can be on console. Everything transfers, including the stats and the rounds and everything else. And I hope you liked it. Hope it works great. Yeah, if you find any other guns that are better or any better ways to do it, hey, leave a comment below. That'd be really cool. And I think we're just going to go ahead and say good night, everybody. Till next time. Thanks for watching.